Hey all, I just want the minimum limits. Hey, this is insurance tips for smart people. I'm Ray Alkali. Thought I'd do another live today on something that came up in a conversation in the last couple of days with some of my customers and then the prospect. Liability limits on auto is an important part of your insurance policy. And in the state of Minnesota, the limits are 30, 60, 10. What that means is basically, as far as I'm concerned, that is no insurance. So basically it means that if you get into an accident and you are liable, meaning you are responsible for that accident, you have $30,000 per person, $60,000 per accident, and $10,000 for property damage to cover the expenses. Anything beyond that might actually come out of your pocket, because if you do get sued, those will not normally be enough. So let me give you an example. Let's say you're driving down the road, look down at your radio, changing the channel, missed a stop sign and T-boned a car. If somebody gets hurt in that accident and you are liable because you T-boned that car and you get sued, that $30,000, the insurance company, more likely than not, will probably write a check out to the other party, and the rest of it will come out of your pocket, meaning savings, assets, the value of your home if you have any equity in it. So my suggestion is always look at your liability limits. Make sure you don't ask for the minimums. Ask for a minimum of 100, 300, 100. That doesn't mean that's enough. That means that it may apply to some people. I'm always for higher limits are better. The cost difference is not what's an issue here, because the difference between a 50, 100, 50, or a 100, 300, 100, or a 250, 500, or combined single limit options where the whole coverage is under one number, is not that much different, and in the long run may save you a lot of headaches. So my suggestion is, again, do the minimum of 100, 300, 100. As far as I'm concerned, 30, 60, 10 is not enough insurance. There may be a reason for that. I really haven't found a good reason for it, but it is available. It is something that people can buy. I choose not to offer that ever, because it does not make any sense to buy something that really doesn't cover you. Specifically with the value of how much cars cost to replace nowadays, as much as hospital bills cost. So if somebody got hurt in that car using that $30,000, by the time they're in the hospital for 2 days, that $30,000 is gone. If they're in there for a week, think about the dollar figures. If it's a major event where somebody has to get fixed over time, meaning they have rehab and surgeries, that $30,000 is not enough. We can also talk about umbrellas to extend that, but that's for a whole nother Facebook Live, which we'll do at some point in the future. So if you have any questions or any thoughts, post them, put them in the notes, comments, or send me a note. Make sure to share this video with your friends. Hit the share button, please. You can like it, but you should share it. People should know that the state minimum should not be enough to cover them in case of a loss. If you have any questions, give me a call and we can talk about it, and I can give you more details. And you remember that not everybody's the same. That's why there are different options, and every situation is different. So talk to your agent. If you have an agent, talk to your agent. Make sure you're covered properly for the assets and what you're worth. Again, liability is for others, meaning it's to cover you when you are responsible for an accident. Hey, this is Ray Alkali, insurance tips for smart people. Share this video and talk to your friends about it.